Chapter 9, Tysrell Park, Singapore. Even from the service wing downstairs, Eddie's yelling could be heard. "Ah-Ling! Ah-Ching!" And a dozen maids craned their necks by the kitchen window, mesmerized by noises wafting down to them from the bedroom where Eddie and Fiona were staying. "Fuckity fuck, you knew all along what was in my mother's grandmother's will, and you didn't tell me a thing," Eddie shouted. "I kept telling you I didn't know anything. I was only a witness to your signing. Don't you understand?" "I wasn't going to sit there and read her will," Fiona argued back. "Why the hell didn't you? Lower your voice, Eddie. Everyone can hear us." "I give precisely 0 fucks who can hear us. I want the whole world to know what an idiot you are. You had a chance to read my grandmother's will and you didn't. Have respect for your grandmother's privacy." "Respect my ass. What about me? Why don't I get the respect I fucking deserve?" Eddie yelled. Continued to yell. "I'm not going to sit here and take this abuse anymore. Take an ethics, sir, and calm the hell down." Fiona got up from the settee and tried to leave, but Eddie grabbed her forcefully. "Don't you get it? You ruin your children's lives, and you ruin my life," he screamed, taking hold of Fiona by shoulders and shaking her. "Let go of me, Eddie," Fiona shrieked. That Eddie is too much," Ching said, shaking her head. As she heard his ranting, "It sounds to me like he didn't get the house, did he? Oh, thank all the gods. He's an utter fool if he thinks you would leave this place to him," Ah-Ling chimed in. Just then a muffled sound of something hitting the marquetry floor could be heard. Jia Yi, the young Chinese scullery maid, flinched in terror. "Oh my God, did he just hit her? It sounds like she landed on the floor. Someone do something, Ah-Ling." "What should we do?" Ah-Ling just sighed. "We should stay out of it, remember, Jia Yi. We don't see anything and we don't hear anything. That's what we do. Now let's get to the first 5 courses out to the dining room quickly. The animals are hungry." As the rest of the kitchen maids sprang into action, Jia Yi instead made a dash up to Eddie's bedroom. Fiona had been so sweet to her, she wasn't going to let anyone hurt her. She crept up the stairs of the hallway where the guest bedrooms were, and as she came to the bedroom, she could hear something moaning in anguish. Jia Yi opened the door and slowly whispered, "Ma'am, are you okay?" She looked in and saw Eddie lying on the floor in a fetal position, his head in Fiona's lap. Fiona sat on the floor calm as a pewter, stroking her as he sobbed uncontrollably like a little boy. She looked up at Jia and the maid quickly closed the door. In the family dining room of Tysrell Park, everyone had gathered around the massive round mahogany dining table designed by the great Shanghai artist Huang Po-fan. Anticipating that this was going to be a contentious meal, Ah-Ling and Ah-Ching devised a lunch that consisted of the favourite dishes of the young siblings when they were children: pumpkin and prawn noodle soup, Catherine's favourite, fried rice with lapchow and extra eggs, Philip's favourite, steamed pomfret in ginger sauce, Felicity's favourite, raw mai kai, Alex's favourite, and Yorkshire pudding, Victoria's favourite. And he made for a slightly schizophrenic menu no one noticed except the in-laws. Victoria threw out the opening salvo as she savoured her first forkful of pudding. "Philip, surely you weren't serious when you said we should sell Tysrell Park." "I don't see any other choice," Philip answered. "Why don't you buy us all out? You have the majority stake, and we'll sell you our shares in a family discount. This way we can all keep our rooms, and Tysrell can be our private family hotel." Alex looked up from her aromatic chicken rice. What on earth was Victoria suggesting? She had no intention of selling her share at a discount. Philip shook her head as she swallowed a mouthful of fried rice. "First of all, I can't afford to buy you all out, but that's beside the point. What would I do with this house? I live in Sydney most of the year. I can't be bothered to maintain this white elephant." "Cat, wouldn't you like to have Tysrell Park? You can afford it, can't you?" Victoria asked her sister hopefully. "Everything about this place reminds me of Mummy, and I'll be too sad," Catherine mused, picked up her noodles without much of an appetite. Alex spoke up. "Cat's right. This house just isn't the same now that Mummy's gone. Look, Mummy clearly wanted us to sell it. She knew none of us would really want to take it on." Victoria looked distressed. "Then what happens to me? Am I supposed to move onto a flat? Goodness gracious, I feel like I'm suddenly part of the new poor." "Victoria, no one cares anymore," Alex argued. "Look at all our friends, our cousins, the Tsians, the Tans, the Shangs. No one we know still lives in the original houses. Binsong Villa, 38 Newton Road, the House of Jade. All the great estates are long gone. Even Command House is now part of the bloody UBS. I lived in a 3-bedroom condo for decades and I loved it." Harry nodded in agreement. "I dream of the luxury of living someplace small, like one of the HBD flats. Why, I hear that most of them even have elevators these these days. Alex looked around the table at each of her siblings. A property of this size has not come in the market in almost a century. This is like Central Park, Sound, New York. In this neighborhood, the going rate is 1,000 per square foot. We have more than 2.8 million square feet here, and that adds up to 2.8 billion. But I think developers would pay even more, and there's going to be a bidding war, trust me. I've been flipping properties in Hong Kong for years. We have to orchestrate this very methodically because this is our one chance to make an absolute killing. Victoria gave a dramatic sigh, although secretly she was already thinking of the cute tupperwares she could put on the doorsteps of her own house in London. Okay, so let's sell the house, but we can't appear to want to sell it anytime soon. That would be unseemly. I think we should wait at least 6 months. We wouldn't want to look like greedy pigs. Felicity stayed as she sucked on a fishbone. Philip took a sip of his coffee and winced. All right then, I'm heading back to Sydney tonight. I can't stand another day without a proper flat white. I'll be back in 6 months and we can officially put the house on the market. Just then, Eileen entered the dining room with an announcement. Something just arrived, and I think you should all see. 2 Gurkha guards wheeled a large flatbed dolly into the room. Piled on it was a mountain of colourful ribbon boxes, all from Le Dure in Paris. There were boxes upon boxes of chocolates and truffles, macarons and cakes, all manners of delicious confections from the legendary dessert maker Crown. This elaborate display was a croquembouche with a large embossed gold card affixed to the front. Eileen took the card and handed it to Philip. He tore it open and began to laugh. What is it? Eleanor asked. Exactly. Philip read the card aloud. Bright Star Properties wishes the young family prosperity and good things in tidings in the coming year. The goat may we respectively extend an all-cash offer of 1.8 billion for the purchase of Trustwell Park. Felicity gasped, while Alex turned to Victoria the smoke. I don't think we will have to worry about looking like greedy pigs. Thanks.